It is the most recognized, dreamed about, and kissed object in the history of sports. Billions of people tune in every 4 years just to see one person lift it into the sky. But behind the stadium lights, the confetti, and the roaring crowds lies a secret. This iconic symbol of victory doesn't come from a magical vault in Switzerland. It is born in a small, dusty, family-owned workshop in Paderno Dugnano, Italy. Here, at the GDE Bertoni factory, a team of master artisans blends ancient metalworking techniques with modern chemistry to create the ultimate prize. Today, on Made In Cognito, we are stepping inside the ultimate forge to discover exactly how the FIFA World Cup Trophy is made. To understand the process, we have to go back to 1971. Sculptor Silvio Gazzaniga submitted a design to FIFA, 2 athletes rising in spirals, stretching their arms to hold the entire world. It was a masterpiece of motion. But how do you turn a drawing into a solid masterpiece? You use a technique that is over 6,000 years old, the lost wax casting process. First, a perfect replica of the trophy is created entirely out of special casting wax. This wax model is then repeatedly dipped into a ceramic liquid and coated in fine sand. Over several days, this coating dries into a rock-hard plaster shell. Next comes the magic. The shell is placed inside a kiln and baked. The intense heat melts the wax inside, which drips out completely, hence the name lost wax. What remains is a perfect empty negative cavity, ready for the metal. Now it's time for the liquid fire. While the original trophy kept at FIFA headquarters is made of solid 18-karat gold, the official winner's trophies, the exact replicas given to the winning nations to keep, are cast in a high-quality brass alloy. The metal is heated to a blistering 1,000 degrees Celsius, or about 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, until it becomes a glowing orange liquid. It is carefully poured into the plaster shells and left to cool. Once the metal hardens, the plaster is violently smashed away with hammers, revealing a raw, oxidized, and completely unpolished trophy. It looks nothing like a champion's prize. Yet, this is where heavy industry gives way to delicate artistry. Straight out of the mold, the trophy has rough edges, seams, and a dull finish. It requires the human touch. Using an arsenal of tiny chisels, files, and small hammers, a master craftsman spends hours meticulously carving the raw metal by hand. This technique is called chasing. The artisan resculpts the fine details that the casting process blurs. They deepen the muscle lines of the 2 athletes, define the ridges of the continents on the earth, and smooth out the oceans. Because this step is entirely manual, every single World Cup trophy is incredibly unique. No 2 are exactly alike. The soul of the trophy is forged right here at the tip of a chisel. Here is a secret most football fans don't know. The World Cup trophy is an illusion. Standing exactly 36.8 centimeters tall, the trophy weighs a very precise 6.175 kilograms. But if it were completely solid inside, it would weigh upwards of 70 kilograms. It would be impossible for an exhausted captain to lift it over their head. To solve this, the trophy is actually cast completely hollow inside. But what about that iconic green base? It's not painted, and it's certainly not plastic. Those are 2 rings of solid malachite, a semi-precious stone. Artisans carefully select raw blocks of malachite, looking for the perfect natural dark green veins. The stone is cut with diamond-tipped saws, gently curved to match the trophy's radius, and then glued and polished into the base. The contrast between the brilliant gold and the deep, earthy green is what gives the trophy its regal appearance. We are almost at the finish line. The metal is smooth, the malachite is set, but the trophy still doesn't have its legendary golden glow. First, the entire object undergoes rigorous mechanical polishing. Fast-spinning fabric wheels and abrasive pastes are used to buff the metal until it shines like a mirror. Then comes the chemistry. The trophy is subjected to a galvanic bath process. It is submerged in ultrasonic cleaning tanks to remove every microscopic particle of dust and grease. Next, an electrical current is used to bond a thin, perfect layer of copper, then nickel, and finally, pure 24-karat gold. As it rises from the final electroplating bath, the transformation is complete. It is no longer just a piece of metal. It is the World Cup. As a final touch, the trophy is sprayed with Zapon, a specialized transparent lacquer. This invisible shield protects the gold from scratches, oxidation, and most importantly, the sweat, tears, and kisses of the exhausted champions who will soon hold it. Finally, the winning country's name is engraved on the bottom plate, sealing their place in history. From a block of red wax and a vat of liquid metal to the grandest stages on Earth, the making of the World Cup trophy is a testament to the fact that the world's greatest objects aren't just manufactured, they are crafted with passion. If you loved stepping inside this workshop with us, hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments. What everyday object or legendary artifact should we uncover next on Made in Cognito? Thanks for watching and stay curious.